Hello and welcome to another episode on the Endzone. Today we are going to be talking about Wyoming quarterback Josh Allen. Josh Allen went to high school at Fireball High School, not far from where I am from. After that, he went to Reedley Junior College for a season, and then he did not have any college D1 scholarships coming out of high school. That's why he went to the JC, and then Wyoming was the only school to offer him out of the JC. He played at Reedley Junior College for the 2014 season, and then went to Wyoming for the 2015 season and got hurt in the second game. And then he played all of 2016 season, which was his breakout season. He is a 6'5", 220-pound quarterback, but now after season, he's listed at 230 pounds from off-season lifting and probably all that. I just have highlights playing in the background from San Diego State Mountain West Conference Championship game, which is like a very game. The second game I have is versus New Mexico, which Wyoming, they lost and they got killed that game. And then I have another game where against UNLV, which they put up a lot of points. But we're going to start with the evaluation. One thing I want to show off right there is his smarts to roll out of pocket and throw the ball away before he gets pressure, because the Wyoming O-line, as you watch the film, is not very good. He has probably the strongest arm in college football. There are very few others, and a lot of people like to point out his completion percentage, which is for what caliber quarterback people believe he is. They say is low, but you have to look at a lot of his receivers drop balls because of how hard he throws or he got out of the way, and then he's also throwing a lot of balls away. You can just tell by the O-line. But like a lot of plays like this where he gets out on the run and he throws off his back leg, but he makes a lot of great plays like that. But also you have to look at his touchdown interception ratio, which was 28 touchdowns, 15 interceptions. So for somebody who is about to go into the draft, I say that's not very good for 15 interceptions, especially playing in a non-Power 5 conference in the Mountain West. Not very good. But his pure size is just 6'5" and 220, and as you can see throughout the video, just him on the run is, or like plays like that where he just throws a laser 20, 30 yards downfield right on the dot, right there. He had some great receivers at Wyoming, and he will be back again for his junior season. Right there, he just shows off his athleticism and his strength in order to break tackles and run through. Right there. And he's a physical, not much. Most quarterbacks, like here on the QB sneak, most quarterbacks won't put their body out like that, but he's great on the run, throwing off his back leg, like a Manziel almost, but a lot bigger, and I think a stronger arm. The ability to break tackles is amazing though for a quarterback. I can't think of like a true NFL comparison for him. I compared him to like a combination of Aaron Rodgers and Tim Tebow with the deep ball threat and then the size and athleticism of Tebow. I mean, right there, that's a great throw right there on that comeback curl just for his receiver. Right here, his ability to break tackles and get that first down on a third down. This was the game that I was talking about versus New Mexico. They got killed. Towards the end of the game, they start to close the gap, but they're still nowhere close. But this game, the O-line was horrible, and you can tell he had no time in the pocket. A lot of rollouts like that towards the end of the game. And another thing that a lot of NFL teams will probably like is the fact that he played in the semi-pro offense. There's a lot of under center. They play with a lot of tight end fullback sets. It's not just pure spread, and that'll probably help. Right there, just running over the linebacker to get the first down. That's great plays. Great. At times, it's great decision making, and then others I question it. because he throws some questionable balls off his back foot, but you also have to understand that he has a lot of pressure in his face, especially in this game. This game was very bad, but that O-line is not very good at pass blocking. His ability to throw darts downfield like that, though, is amazing. And there's no other quarterback in college, and probably has a stronger arm than a lot of NFL quarterbacks. He can throw it into gaps. There's very few balls that he throws off target. A lot of them are just dots. And part of the faulty completion percentage is a lot of his. Right there, he took a hard hit, and he gets right back up, but he completes that pass. He steps up in the pocket, takes the hit, and completes the pass. That's great right there. That's something you see from a lot of great NFL quarterbacks. Because not many quarterbacks are willing to step up and take that hit right there. Because he sees this hit coming out. You know he can see it out of the corner of his eye. He sees it, but he takes it and throws that ball downfield. Right there, he steps up in the pocket, which you can see him do a lot. When he feels pressure, he will step up or roll out. There's very few times when he does take sacks, it's mainly a free blitzer that doesn't get picked up. Other than that, he'll take off or roll out or step up. And he always looks to make the big play, though. As you can see from some of these plays, he'll have a guy open down in the flats like for 5 or 10 yards, but he'll try to take the big shot downfield for 30 yards. That gets him in trouble sometimes. But right here, he had the back out of the backfield open, but he decides to go downfield and makes the big play. This game versus UNLV, Wyoming's defense isn't the greatest, so they go back and forth a lot, but UNLV cannot stop them. Right here, he takes off running and shows off the athleticism. And if you just watch him right here, you wouldn't even know that. Well, you can tell he's 6'5", but like 220, 230 pounds, like he's moving downfield pretty damn fast for 230 pounds. Great read right there by him to keep that and pick up 15 yards. He just trucks his own lineman right there blocking for him. I guess he didn't truck him, more stiff arm him, but yeah, this game versus UNLV, the defense was horrible, but Josh Allen put on a show. I believe he broke two of his personal records in this game with touchdowns and yards for passing. Right here, he's just able to escape the pressure in the pocket and get out and make a play. His receivers are great coming back to the ball and getting open. You'll see as more film comes up. Looking downfield for that big play right there. This right here is at the very end of the game. You can tell by the clock that they're trying to drive downfield all the way from the other end. Right here, just his ability to put that ball where only his wide receiver can get it and see that. And this did end up being a touchdown, even though he went out of bounds. They said he reestablished himself in the field of play, which he did. And he kind of was forced out a little bit, too. So, but, I mean, that ball placement right there is just amazing. Great catch by the receiver, too. Now, after this, you're going to see the overtime highlights. See right here a lot of power formations. Perfect throw right there to tight end off the boot. He has great fakes too. Thanks for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you.